Ben couldn't sleep. It wasn't the ticking of the kitchen clock that was keeping him awake. It wasn't the noise of the dripping tap in the sink. This was another noise, a new noise, a sort of scuffling noise. A noise that went scuffle, scrape, scuffle, scrape, scuffle, scuffle, scuffle. Ben stood up. "It's no good," he said. "I've got to find out what's making that scuffle scrape noise." Ben walked slowly around the kitchen. He sniffed along the wall and saw a little tiny hole he hadn't noticed before. He listened hard. And on the other side, in the darkness behind the kitchen walls, was a small mouse who was listening hard too. Slowly, Ben bent his head down to the hole and looked inside. At the same time, the mouse crept to the hole and looked outside too. "Whoa!" went the mouse when he saw Ben. "Woof, woof," went Ben when he saw the mouse. "Oh, it's only a dog," said the mouse to himself. "It's cats I can't stand." And with that, he sauntered out of the hole to meet his new neighbor. "Lovely evening," said the mouse. "Lovely evening, my paws," said Ben. "I'm trying to sleep and all I can hear is scuffle, scuffle, scrape." "It's me," said the mouse. "I just moved in. You see, I'm looking for a bed." Ben looked at the mouse. "A bed," he said. "How are you going to get a great big bed through that tiny, tiny hole?" "Not a great big bed," said the mouse. "It only has to be something small, like a little cardboard box." Ben thought for a moment. "If I find you a bed, will you stop making so much noise?" "I'd be happy to," said the mouse. "Then it's a deal," said Ben, and he ran around the kitchen looking for a box. "Box, box," he muttered to himself, and he put his nose in the garbage can and saw an old packet there. "Aha!" he said triumphantly. But in his excitement, he tipped the whole can over. It crashed loudly. Ben stayed very quiet, but there was no sound from the upstairs rooms where his owners were sleeping. So carefully, he lifted a little ice cream carton from the pile of trash and took it over to the mouse. "How about this?" he said in a whisper. "Too big," the mouse whispered back. "I need something smaller." But every time Ben brought something to the mouse would say, "Too wide, too long, too hard, too soft," until Ben was very exhausted. "This will be perfect," said the mouse as he climbed up into Ben's basket. "Hey," said Ben, "that's where I sleep." "But only at night," said the mouse. "I could sleep here in the daytime." "But it's not daytime now," said Ben. "Oh, yes it is," said the mouse. "Look." And sure enough, Ben looked up and saw the sun beginning to stream through the kitchen blinds. "Time for me to hit the hay," said the mouse. "Good night, Mr. Dog, or should I say good morning?" And the mouse snuggled down in Ben's basket just as Ben's owner came to take him for his early morning walk. "What were you up to last night?" said Ben's owner, petting him on the head and putting on his leash. "I hardly slept a wink." "Neither did I," thought Ben as he followed his owner out the back door. "Neither did I." And soon it was quiet and peaceful in the kitchen once again, except of course for the tick-tock of the clock, and the drip-drop of the tap, and the snores of the little mouse who was fast, fast asleep at the bottom of Ben's basket.
Oh.